Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason,
G'day.
Nitin,
What's up?
Fami,
Hey.
and no Dave.
Daveless.
Where's Dave?
Dave's at the footy. Dave's trying to cheer his crap team on.
Fucking Dave.
Fucking Dave.
Fucking Dave.
We'll see.
I had the Broncos win for him.
Yeah, me too.
And for
But the other team's crap too, so
our
it's hard
benefit,
to...
so we get his rum. Really?
Darren Lockyer, yeah, I've got no idea what
No, I have no idea what you're
Just
talking
continue
about.
on,
Our
sir.
featured comics this week are The Flash, issue 1,
Do you like words?
Lots of words. Not enough
and Power Girl,
words. Do you
issue 1.
like- Windows.
If you listen
Well,
really,
like,
if you listen really closely, you may have actually heard someone say it. I don't know, but Jason did not.
Yes.
That Jason did not.
There's people
Go
shouting.
ahead, I'll lock that down.
Okay, we've got some TV shows to talk about. Gen V came out this week, and we all forgot, except for Nitin.
And he did remind...
Oh, you did?
I watched all
okay.
three.
Oh, shit.
Phenomenal.
Okay, cool. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury came out, and I watched some of that.
That's the name.
Cosmic Fury.
Wow,
Yeah, that's right.
I can't wait now.
He had a mad 1,000-year stare after he said it.
It's like when I first saw the Venom movie, I think.
Is episode 7 of Ahsoka?
Yes.
So very keen to talk about that.
Oof.
And my film Flashback this week to start off the buddy cop round. Tango and Cash.
Probably the best movie of the round already, I reckon.
Good.
I've had the goddamn soundtrack stuck in my head the whole fucking...
So good.
Yeah.
Everything
Not
about
enough
it is
synth.
excellent.
Yeah,
Not enough synth.
Not enough. Okay, let's do comics.
The Flash by
Steve Spurrier.
and Deodato Jr.
Yep.
Looks amazing. It was like the plot was interesting, like a little not clear what the hell's going on.
Yeah, but
in a good way, like
that's
purposely.
fine, but
I got a little too much dialogue.
so much words.
It's very wordy book.
Why is Shaggy in it?
Oh, he just rocks up. You don't know what his deal is.
Okay.
You don't really know anybody's deal.
Yeah.
Gorillas are attacking the police. And Flash fights them, and Max Mercury and Impulse is doing stuff, and Speed Force is doing wacky things or something.
Yeah, Wally feels pain when he's doing speed stuff, which he's never had before. And then he was doing the everyone reporters asking question. He was on fire.
Yeah.
From all the friction and feed. That's never happened before. So that's interesting stuff happening there. But fuck, it's wordy.
Yeah.
So much words. And I don't know. Deodato's boxes art is not really doing it for me.
Well, when they announced him on Flash, I was like, ooh, interesting choice. Love Deodato.
100%.
But I didn't think he fit it greatly. But his stuff is a bit different than his last decade's worth of work,
Yep.
I feel. Going a bit back to his old pre-2000s sort of style.
I think right what you said, the plotting of the book and not the plot, the plotting of where the panels and the way it doesn't, I know it's going to sound silly, and I say a lot of silly shit, so it's okay. The Flash feels like a book that should flow.
Yes.
With all these boxes, it feels very stop-starty, even though
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
sections
That's
of the book
100%.
where the lightning's going through the different panels and stuff, and that looks excellent as well. But it does feel very stop-start. It feels very like, here's a big splash, weird background, and then a guy that looks like Shaggy running. The next panel is him punching a Grodd army gorilla, but yeah, like it just feels like...
There's no motion.
There's no motion. A bit of that art, it feels very just dropped in.
It's because the box is sort of your mind, because you're reading comics, it moves from panel to panel, so you're used to a gap.
Yes.
Flash, you don't need gaps. You need it's going to be, you can't really do it, but every page should be a splash page.
And the
So
other...
the art just sort of...
More flow, more momentum.
Yeah.
The other thing about that is as well, I know you don't want to feel ripped off and just read a book really quick, but you also, I guess, when you're reading a book that is The Flash, you want it to have good pacing and not feel like you're dulled down with so many words, because that's not The Flash. Like, I know you got a lot of information that sometimes needs to get out. It's a first issue, blah, blah, blah. So
Yes.
you obviously give those allowances
100%.
and such, but if it does continue, it's like, you're kind of drilling me down with a lot of words where I just want to run.
Because, a book later in the part, Ultimate Invasion,
Oh,
double size, minimal, and a very writer in Hickman.
Oh, 'cause he's a
but
genius.
Minimal on dialogue.
Dude.
Virtually no narration-y stuff.
You know what it is?
You smash that in It's 3 times as long.
It's like a really good comedian that's honed their act and they're just using the punchy words and the least amount of words to get the most amount of impact. That's what Hickman does.
Yeah, but I think that's like, because that's, what, issue 5 of...
4.
No,
that's issue
again,
1,
and I did
You gotta sort
put
of...
that before. There's an issue
Sometimes
1,
you just
there's a lot
gotta
of...
do big old word dump.
Word
just
dump,
to
yes.
set everything up, and then you can
course.
start
100%.
going along.
100%. But that doesn't just give you the thing around the art either, though.
And some writers are just heavier writers, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And as I said,
And I
first
think
issue,
he's
you're going
like
to get a bit more information in the next
Yeah.
one to find out where the book is going to go in regards to how much writing.
I think that might be my problem with the writing. I didn't feel like I got that much information.
Wow, well, that's another issue.
For the amount of, you know what I mean? Like,
Where you didn't wholly...
yeah.
Can I
Like, it was
talk about
just
that book?
a lot of words. And, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't, like, I'm intrigued, though.
Yes.
I'm down to see
sure.
what issue 2 happens. I think probably the bit with the kids was my favourite bit.
My favourite bit was the bit with Linda.
Oh, yeah.
Where she doesn't have powers anymore,
Yeah.
and she's stopped.
Yeah,
And she's like,
not liking it at all.
yeah.
Stuck at home.
Yeah.
No, I like that little bit with the kid and finding the boy in the
Yeah.
boiler room or
That
whatever.
was the brother.
Yeah.
Oh, and the little thing was.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
intrigued to see where Diodado's art goes, because when we see a few more villains, like the villain at the end looks pretty crazy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you see him actually in action or
Yes.
whatever it does.
It's more fights.
It was also
Exactly
cool.
right.
It was also cool seeing Max Mercury and Impulse. I love
that's
those.
cool.
I was sold that first page straight away. The first thing you see is Max.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, a lot of potential. Bit wordy. Next up, Nitin, how was Power Girl issue 1?
It was alright. It starts off. She's got a, I guess, alias now, a human disguise.
identity?
Yes, Paige
I believe
something.
what they're called.
Yeah. Yeah, she's Paige, and like they're on a boat doing a, I guess, auction or something. I wasn't sure exactly what was going on. They're on a boat. There's fucking protesters outside about aliens, protesting about aliens, Earth.
Go home.
Yeah, basically that.
I think some of that's from Action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's in like Steelworks sort of fundraiser / benefit that they've organised. Somebody attacks. They've got weapons that sort of can not take down Kryptonians, but are effective against Kryptonians specifically. They stop the bomb. Well, she stops the bomb by throwing it into the Mariana Trench, sort of fucking up Atlantean relations a little bit after they've sort of,
Smooth some stuff over.
smooth some stuff over. And Superman comes home and is like, you could have thrown it into space, you could have thrown it into a different dimension.
Oh, she gets a Superman lecture?
She gets a Superman lecture. And then, like, there's a thing that they're covering up where it's sort of a Kryptonian / disease that's only targeting humans. That they're sort of not covered up, but not
Trying to suppress it.
suppressed it. And Superman wants, like, her to investigate because it's from her Krypton.
Oh.
Oh, 'cause she's from an alternate
Yeah,
Earth,
so it's
alternate
sort of-
universe.
Yeah, so it's, originates sort of from her
Earth 2,
Yeah,
Krypton.
Yeah, cool.
How does her costume work? She's at a ball in a very revealing ball gown.
Mm-hmm.
You see a nice panel of her taking a hair clip out. She's then undoing her dress. She then takes her glasses off and puts them in a pocket that appears out of nowhere. Then the next panel, she's burning the dress, but is wearing her white suit with the red jacket over.
And there's no
I'm
tech
guessing
effects or anything?
There's nothing going
Okay.
on.
Yeah, I don't
Now, what I would have paid to have been at that ball, to have watched that happen in the middle of the ballroom, yeah, intriguing.
The science of it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
She does have super speed, so maybe she went over in
She borrowed
super
like
speed.
Flash's flash ring.
Cool. Just
and,
asking.
and she's like, her best friend is Omen.
The suit would be like one of those fucking souvenir towels.
Ah,
You know, like
the
you get it, it's
expanders.
big.
Yeah, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, okay, I can move you. Like the sponge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was alright. I think I'll keep going with it, but yeah, I didn't.
The art was not bad.
I was great.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Like the story wasn't trash or anything. I enjoyed it, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to really continue with it.
Fair enough.
She's not.
I'm
She's,
just trying it out.
she's not a psychiatrist in this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
No, she's like,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
I'm sure that'll come, right?
Bucciolato.
Since it sort of spins off out of that stuff, I guess. Next up, Immortal Thor, issue 2. Anybody read this?
Yep.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good, eh? Yeah. I really liking it.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure where it's going.
No.
And it's sort of slowly built. I was saying
Yeah.
issue 2. The art's amazing. Very classic. I just love seeing him in the costume.
Yep.
To be honest.
Yep.
He beats Theranos.
Theranos, yeah. But it's like issue 2.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't sort of beat him, sort
No.
of shunted him away to a
Yes.
different dimension /
Good choice.
area. But the thing was like, he fixed everything up in New York using his hammer powers, I guess.
Yeah.
Which was
Hammer time.
hammer time.
Nice.
And like he has to do the Odin sleep basically.
That was my
'cause-
favourite bit. Like, this is issue 2, and he's used all the Odin Force, so now he's...
Oh, that gives you some good. It's like availability to do good stories around when he's in sleep and other people and shit. Oh.
But he doesn't want to do the Odin
Yeah.
sleep.
Oh, that makes a lot of
He's like a
sense.
kid.
Yeah.
With the upcoming cover?
Yeah,
I
the upcoming here.
Yeah, where there's like all like Better A Bill.
Corpse.
And, yeah. I thought the same
Fucking
thing.
Thor Corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get to it right this second, but Thor Corpse.
Yes,
I'm
no,
like,
that's what I
holy
thought.
shit.
As soon as that happened, I was like, oh!
That cover's so cool. Yeah.
And then the bits with Loki at the end,
Yes.
like, do you trust, like, all that stuff?
What?
Like, what's going on here?
Well, he's one of them. He's one of the Thor Corps.
Yeah, I know, but, like,
Yeah.
you know, what happened
Yeah, well,
there?
yeah.
It was like, pretty boy young Loki.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is very Loki-centric. And I'm hopeful that we're getting villain Loki proper back at the end of this, or in between the middle of this.
It looks like it, right?
You know.
It wouldn't shock me. Like it's,
You don't think?
it's not the
No, I
old
do.
faithful, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a
He's
long
like,
time.
president, everything was 5 years ago, and like there hasn't.
And the rest,
been
everything else is so
another.
classic about this.
Yeah.
Because in it, like, Loki's like, do you trust me? Blah, blah, blah. And then turns into, like, the female villain, Loki, which I'll take that over this Loki.
Bella Ray, him,
Yeah.
Storm,
It's-
Loki, Jane.
Yeah.
But the excellent is that Alex Ross with it in the background, the hand.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I just couldn't believe we're getting Odin sleep sort of straight issue
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
And he's got to tap out nearly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. It's going to be a slow build book. But, yeah, it's not the type of book I don't think, if you had not read much Thor and you just jumped on because you liked Immortal Hulk or you heard good things about Hulk, it's not going to probably blow your socks off. But, man,
And it's, like you said, doable.
there's something there, I feel. I do.
Well,
It's good.
yeah. He's had a few misses.
Yeah.
But he's had a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Too, old Al. Like you can't bet 100. Like,
No.
Yeah.
Seems that all he misses has been Venom so far.
100%, and we're about to get another reason around a miss for Venom with the next book.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, we are.
This.
100% we are.
Gotcha. The one that doesn't miss, that does about 100 all the time. Hickman, Ultimate, what's it called?
Invasion.
4. Obviously, Ultimate Universe is the one shot following
Like
this.
4 or 4.
4 or 4, bro. This is
That's
it.
the end.
Holy,
Yeah.
have you read it?
Okay. I flicked through it. I'm like,
Dude.
I thought there was not going to be another issue.
No.
Dude.
No, okay, 4
There's
or
a
4.
there's a one shot
Right.
after this, and then Ultimate Spider-Man after that. It was announced during the week.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if we talked about that last week.
Hickman's got Ultimate Spidey.
These 4 issues are the reason Venom's art was so shit.
Yes.
No arguments. Brian Hitch, I take back a lot of what I said, except you shouldn't have been on that fucking book.
Like, this
Someone
is the
else
best
should have
pitch since Ultimate.
It's amazing.
Shit.
The book, the art is there's bits and pieces. There's a Hulk head that's got a face that's so out of place it's not funny.
There's a couple of pages.
There's a
that
couple
fit
of
Venom.
pages that would like a little bit more, but besides that, it is excellent. And I'm not.
Doom looks awesome.
Yeah. Well, the Doom.
I think he was drawing it for ages though.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
think
A
this
lot
was
more
really
time
the
was
key
spent
book,
on
yeah.
this than was spent on other current books, which was Venom.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate for someone that loves Venom so much, and especially what Venom had just come from.
Yes.
That art throughout that was
But like,
so
why
damn
did you
good.
put him on Venom? Like,
That's
this
what I
is-
mean. Like, why? If you've got
understand.
that going in the background, you want it to have what it is, and it is amazing.
Yeah, it's
and
fantastic.
the one shot I can't wait for.
Yes.
How do you want to get into it?
Well, it's really just Howard Stark
Yeah.
and Reed Richards, who has a Doom mask on, and they're making stuff for the Maker.
Now, which Reed? Is it 616 Reed?
No.
No, it's just
the
another
Reed
Reed.
from that Earth.
That Earth. Ah, okay.
Is that, I'm
I
pretty sure.
thought there might have been an extra level where he might have tried to kidnap one of ours. Anyway, yeah. Okay, cool.
And yeah, they basically screw over the Maker. We got some Kang stuff.
Iron King.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because it's different Kang, right? Like,
Yeah.
because it's
I don't know. How do you read it?
pretty sure it's just Tony is
Right.
Kang.
Right.
Well, from that last page, yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense because
Oh, and Howard gets lost in the thing, or he's gone, right?
yes,
Howard's
he's gone.
And then it's all very timey weirdness a bit, because you see the Maker and Kang in the future, and that the future is sort of the origin.
You're
and
about to see my birth.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, I'm ready. If it wasn't for Newburn, that was probably book of the week.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fantastic.
Can I have it for a sec, Dill?
I'm not a fan of the Ultimate Iron Man costume.
That's understandable,
Well, he
but
gets a new one in this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because he's Iron Lad.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's Kang, because Iron Lad is Kang.
Yeah.
Kang is Iron Lad.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say.
So is it the Iron Lad?
No, or maybe. But no, it's just Stark.
Right.
It's Tony. That Earth's Tony. Yeah, who knows? It's Hickman. But no, because that Kang was Nathaniel. But fuck, who knows?
yeah, like that one there is a little bit.
Hickman is Richard's family tree. Who knows what he's got planned? But it was fantastic.
Oh, he's been doing that since like Shield,
Yes.
Ultimates.
It's just-
No, what do you call it?
Yeah, shit.
Shield.
Yeah, it was great. And then
Very
the
much
end,
so.
you're like, okay, so how new is this gonna?
Yeah.
Is the new stuff gonna be brand new, or is it sort of just redoing that original Ultimate stuff? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll find out more
especially
with the one
with
shot, I guess.
that last page. Yeah.
It's Ultimate Cap,
Yeah. We were expecting it to be full, fresh, full different.
and maybe he just looks the same.
Yeah, or maybe it's just
to
Cap.
get you
or,
the
yeah.
what's going on.
Hopefully he's not as much of a dick.
Oh no! See, you know, I don't know. I told it to people since this got announced. What I wanted to see for Ultimate Cap in this, I would have loved a full red state Cap.
Ooh.
Just because Cap, you can't do anything too different with him, because he's already you're not really modernising him, because he's still a guy out of time from the 40s, right? Like, if you keep that, how do you make him like the Ultimate Universe first? That's why the Miller one made him more of a prick, to make him different. Otherwise, it's the same.
Yeah.
Because but yeah, I just
I don't know if Hickman's going to do that.
No, me neither. But that's what I would have liked to see.
Yeah.
Just go right opposite.
And with the original Ultimate version of Cap, it was like, if you think about it, if you get a 40 soldier out of time, what's he going to be like?
Yes.
But we've seen what Cap is like.
Yeah,
Because we've got copies from the 40s of Captain America and Steve Rogers.
And he was racist.
Yes.
He was
Those ones don't count.
They don't count. That's what I mean. Like, he was racist and, doing
Yes, but that was,
questionable shit.
a war was on.
Yeah, Miller was just
What my point is,
jarhead Cap.
it's being a little bit more like less idealistic about what Steve Rogers would be like.
Yes.
And I'm fine with that if you're not taking away Steve Rogers.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
100%.
Yeah. Do a different exploration
I
of the
want as
character.
much different as possible.
Yeah.
Really, with the Ultimate stuff.
You don't want to copy paste,
Yeah,
right?
if they're just the same, you're like, well, what was the point? You know, like when we got those Ultimate Spideys in, and like you'd get to like Moon Knight, and it's just the same, and you're like, what was the point? Like Spidey being the same, like because Pete had been so long since he's been a teen, just going back to being a 15-year-old, that was different.
Changes everything.
That was different to the current Spidey at the time.
a modern 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want different. If they're the same,
Well,
just with different costumes.
That's why I enjoyed the Venom story of it, because it was quite different.
excellent.
There was the two fathers working
Yeah, that's
together.
right. The sort of
and
brotherness, so to
exactly
speak.
right.
Yeah,
It worked out really well. Like, it was a good twist on
arguably
it.
better.
Well,
You know what I mean?
a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
because it was more
Personal.
personal, but also the original was not cobbled together,
Mm-hmm.
but kind of was a little bit.
Well, just the whole reporter, he outed me. Like it was fine at the time, but yeah, I thought the Ultimate way was more interesting. Yes,
So
we'll see.
I was more talking about the way they got the suit, but okay, fair enough. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I didn't mind the Eddie, because that's kind of what drew me a little bit to the character. Like there was a part of him that was at one point of his life willing to do the wrong thing to get the story.
Oh, for sure.
But then later, after wanting to eat brains, came to the realization that he can use his power for better and so forth. But yeah, I
Yeah,
get what
that's
you're.
later character development. Which
I
is great.
get that, but from
Yeah.
the original part, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's a
Oh
little
no, it's all Peter's fault.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
just very bad guy.
bit,
You know, like
yeah.
very bad guy. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's not my fault, someone else's.
Yeah,
I hate this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
He ruined my life. See,
But it worked because then the symbiote hated him too because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got rejected. Like that made it work. But yeah, the
and that part with the symbiote, I always loved in regards because it was on Pete first. The spider sense never worked, and he got the powers.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
So good. So good.
Yeah.
Alright, for me, Newburn issue 11.
man, I don't know how many issues he's got left. It is.
I would think not a great
It is
deal, but who knows?
rumbling around. I can see him getting out of it, but I can also see this being a nice end to a book that's 18 to 20 issues deep. You've got
Because it seems like there's only one way it can end, right?
old man's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's on the case trying to find who killed the head of the Yakuza, but he knows who killed the head of the Yakuza, but he needed that guy to cover.
White suit.
What's that?
It's probably the dude in the white suit.
You're waiting for him to do something. But he needed that guy to be a patsy for another murder that his partner did back in the day, and
Yeah, he's just digging himself too hot.
so deep. You've got a reporter that is not letting up, and she's really going up some interesting shit with some other colleagues. And then you also got the mob bosses pretty pissed off him at the moment too. So, and then also his little assistant, who he's been kind of helping and covering for. She's like, I'm too fucking deep. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this either. So I know kind of where I think this is going to go down for Newburn, but I don't know what's going to happen with her.
Nah,
It's
not
just quite
sure.
interesting.
I think, like, from early on, you're like, okay, cool, she's just going to be Newburn,
Yeah.
right? That's
But I don't think so. Now he's done what he's done.
too much on her.
Yeah.
She's not going to be the independent compared to him.
No,
right?
and her conscience, and he knows she's got a deep
Yeah,
conscience about what he's done to help her save her ass and frame someone else up for a murder she did. But even though there was justification in the murder,
they
that
wanna,
doesn't
like, put an innocent
tell that to the
person.
police. Yeah, exactly right. Great intertwining stories and great way it's being told. Zdarsky's, I love this book. So I'm
It's hard to
intrigued.
say, though, because this is issue 11, but what, it went away after 8 issues or 9 issues?
Yeah, that's why I can see like 16, 17
yeah.
books it's done. To be honest, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe 18, 20. Because, it would have been, you would think, stop about halfway.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. But who knows what he might pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Next up, Avengers number 5. This was okay. I don't want to say disappointed so far, but it's not really doing a lot for
All
me.
the stuff in the ship was great.
I thought this was the best issue
Yes.
yet
Yeah.
in the whole series.
With the ship like not wanting to participate,
Wants to
but
kill itself.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's been corrupted
Yeah.
to do what it doesn't. Like it's its way around. It's their cabal. What are they called? There's a good word actually. The
Ashen
collective-
something.
Ashen Combine.
Combine. That's it.
cool.
Yeah, it was good. Actually, I can see what you're saying, but I actually dug this issue quite a bit, especially her at the start. The chick that's got the Tesseract body that can call upon all these different warriors of all these different worlds that she's kind of breeding and has taken from all the worlds that she's destroyed, so she can bring out. It's like a D&D thing, like bring out specific characters that are going to do specific things to kill specific people, which is really fucking cool. But the other dude with the 4 arms, with the tuning fork,
Yeah.
that shit got me. I really dug that character. I dug everything about it in regards to no one's ever asked me a question. No one, I don't give a fuck about anything. I don't feel anything. I'm like, that is really good writing. It doesn't feel like an Avengers book though.
I know. The last couple of pages was very Avenger.
Yeah.
Like we don't give up. Like
Oh, that bit
it's
there.
like, yeah,
And the
that
vision
was
getting
good.
corrupted was really interesting. I don't know. I dig the book. I think it's just a slower burn.
Yeah. I'm just not... It's not a book I don't look forward to, so to speak. You know what I mean? I read it, like,
Yeah.
it's good. And yeah, I think this was the best one. I think it has been getting better each time.
I just want more Kang.
I'm
Yeah.
just.
That's why I kept going with it because they got me with Kang at the end.
first
I'm like,
2
where's
issues.
Fucking Kang.
And like, when
his
said
name?
it doesn't really feel like
Emissary.
Avengers, because they're not together.
No, that's what I mean.
So it's a bit weird to start, and it's 5 issues in still
Yeah.
all separate sort of thing.
That's-
the theme.
More of a Justice League thing, I would
Yeah.
say, because they sort of divert the forces
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
go everywhere and sort of help.
But yeah, like, it's not bad.
No.
It's just you're like compared to McKay's doing 3 books presently at Marvel.
Yes.
And it's by far the bottom of the rung.
Yeah.
And,
I'm just waiting to
maybe
see
the
who
other
he
two are
kills.
both phenomenal.
Because he's killed Moon. He's about to kill Moon Knight.
Yeah.
He killed Strange off. Who's going to kill in this? But yeah, this character, I am a void, Captain Marvel. My entropic field draws into everything from its life force, life energy from these people into solid energy into molecular bonds. Look at that shit in the car. It's fucking awesome. McKay, I trust you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
God.
Rums. Finally, the end of Death of Venomverse, I take it.
Yeah.
And
I am the only one that read this.
yeah, I give up on this book.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. What a pile of nothing.
Oh, for us, you mean Marvel?
Marvel. Not you guys. You are just the middleman.
And we made you buy it.
No. No one made me buy it. I'm regretting buying it. It's just... It's all been just building and you knew it was going to happen. Like, nothing... That was the coolest bit. You saw this alternate Avengers that has this cool-looking Magneto, buff as hell Cap, mad-looking Thor because it's like old-school beard and big wings. Carnage looks cool. He's like a complete form now, going to kill another universe's Null, which he does with everyone else. And then her, the Agent Venom... Can I have that book for a sec? I just need... This is how this book finishes. This is a 5-part that's been going... This story of Carnage doing all this shit's been going on for quite a long time. He's been wanting to kill Venoms for quite a long time. And, yeah, tendrils into just bunches and bunches of people. A bunch of them all get teleported out by Dylan, who I think is dead. But it doesn't really matter because it's Dylan of a different world with, like, this female Agent Venom's kid. And it's like... I should have found another way. The other Dylan was killed. I should have kept pushing. Maybe I was just a damn fool to feed my own ego. So many damn lies. We lost so many for nothing. End.
Okay.
That is literally it.
So, wait.
I
Nothing.
nearly spat on the book. I'm like, you mate, what? You didn't even give me anything. I know there's the new Carnage story that's scary as fucking hell. I want to be something more worthy than whatever this was, Cullen Bunn. I know you've got a directive and you've been told what to write, but god damn, man. What the frig? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's not great.
You just chucked in a bunch of new characters for no fuck. Literally,
Choice.
they literally just in Endgame where to your left and everyone just comes out of nowhere. All these fucking characters have had 3 fucking pages come out of nowhere and then just get annihilated. Venom Jeff the fucking shark, and then the book ends with this fucking 2. There's been backup stories. The Michelin one was crap, but the other one with this Clintar with Kid Venom, like samurai shit, and that story's gonna continue. You just killed all the Venoms, you fucking morons. That's the whole point of this fucking book. He's now going to kill the King in Black. But it's the King in Black of only one universe. The one that's important. Yeah, you're just a null of another universe, not an important one, is what he says in that book. I know.
Yeah.
But
no, but like,
what's the point of it if they're not
as
exactly
each other?
They've just because it shows how many they're the genocide of multiverses just be for lazy storytelling.
Yeah,
It's
I tapped out after like 3.
I don't blame you. They introduced all these shit characters and nothing happened with them. They're all back to their universes. Oh, how'd you do that? I just did.
It's not the death of Venomverse?
No!
Venomverse ain't even a thing.
It's the... Well, there's another Venomverse thing coming, isn't there, after... Anyway. But
The return
he
of
just
the Venomverse?
he just killed a different universe's Null to get the Null powers to now go and kill our Eddie.
It's like, was it Friday 13th where it's like the final chapter and then it kept going?
It's
Yes.
part 5.
Okay.
I think this is Alien vs Predator.
Excellent.
Alrighty, what about Miracleman Silver Age number 6?
You didn't read it?
Completely different way.
I did not read it because I can't remember if I read number 5 and I couldn't find it in my pile.
Right.
Well, you'd know if you read it.
Yeah,
That was a while ago,
I don't
but-
think I did because I couldn't think.
So this
Where
is
we're up
well,
this
I
was
guess
when-
backup origin story of Dickie Dauntless.
Oh yeah,
kind of sent to an orphanage after his mum died, and his dad died in the war, and his house got exploded in the Blitz. And
It's the first time I've kissed a woman.
the proprietors of this orphanage were not great with the boys.
Well, that's a really shit way of putting it, Nitin. They were pieces of crap.
Yes.
Absolute pieces of tripe.
to
Holy
the
hell.
young boys.
Unfortunately,
sex racket.
who would ever believe this?
I know.
Yes.
Shocked and appalled.
Appalled, including our hero Dickie.
Well, you knew there was some stuff, right?
Well, there's obviously issues, but I didn't expect it to that length, and also to be explained in that depth as well. And just the sadness of like when he first came in, he had a record and he had a picture of his mother. They were both taken. Then his clothes were burnt or sold. He was given the green uniform. That's what everyone wore. They had to sit at the back of the class, and those are the good parts.
Yeah, last issue was him looking for it, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I am up to date.
They were up in the mountain, and then they went off, and then...
Because that's all I could remember is the mountain stuff.
And then the
I was
mountain stuff...
I feel there was something in between.
And then it finished when they first got to the orphanage. He started remembering stuff, and he collapsed. And that's this is him waking back up.
So I am up to date.
That double page, or I think it might be a single page. No, the double page of his MK Ultra fucking shit is amazing.
So, he gets a visit from somebody at the orphanage who was not there to
abuse
him.
Yeah. Well,
and it's basically taking him gave him the powers and the false memories and everything.
So good.
But yeah, it's
Buckingham art in this has been so nice.
And it's the second last issue. It's going to be concluded in the next issue.
And then that's it.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know. Because I don't think so.
Yeah, I can't imagine so.
Because that's no finish to Miracleman.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just
and this is the Silver Age. I assume there'll be a Bronze Age or a whatever, maybe, or something like that. I would imagine, potentially. All right, final book on the pile. Dylan and Nitin, I'm sure you both read this.
I did not.
You did not?
No.
Nitin then. Void Rivals, number 4.
I did kind of jizz myself seeing what happened halfway through. But
I was like, I regret not buying this book, but I just did it for you people. I sold it.
Can that bit just sort of tacked on into the story?
Yeah, I did see that.
It's sort of been the go with each issue, just about a cameo.
But the Skuxoid dude, like, he was actually relevant, right?
In the next
issue, and the Jetfire at least kind of
Holy
interacted
shit,
with people. But that's just 2 pages,
I know.
and then it cuts back.
Yeah, back to the main story.
Yeah.
This little interlude.
cheeky mofos.
Here is Shockwave for no reason.
Yeah, how great does he look?
He looks so amazing.
Fantastic. Yeah. The last issue, the female of the partnership sort of took him out to...
Yeah.
And then he wakes up and sort of, they come to a deal, go back home and parade him around. And then the head of the, I don't know,
show the
her
people?
people is like...
What's that? Show the people.
So, he said, I'm good that he's going to be sent back home, not hurt or anything like that. He's like, why? Because, you're all enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, we work together, we're all together. And the dude is like, did you take your helmet off?
Yeah.
And, like, he knew instantly without her answering.
Yeah.
So she gets sucked in with him.
Yep.
And then sort of, spoilers, they both know.
Yeah, of course.
Because the head dude talking to...
Well, asking that question,
they
know they're the same people, basically.
And he's talking to the head dude from the other side. It's like, they know
so
they're going to do something.
Pushing the war along.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And, like, the boy is the head dude's son.
Yeah, I seen that part when I was...
And he's like, well, he's been gone for a while, yeah. So, that was interesting. But it's like, did you take your helmets off? And next shot, she's getting thrown in with him.
And then he's like laughing his ass off. Yeah. Like, you double-crossed me, ha 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 ha. That's what you get.
As soon as she's like, I don't want to get hurt, that you knew she'd seen.
Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff.
Transformers is next week.
Yeah, this week.
So, this coming week.
Coming.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I can't wait.
Yes. Didn't you look at the year already? Oh, well, not already, because
Damn, what a good Shockwave that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dylan, you read anything else?
I did not read anything.
I think you might say that. Then?
Yeah. Did you read Iron Man?
I did
this
not.
week? This was the actual wedding of Iron Man
Okay.
All the advertising and stuff is being completely misleading
Never.
in regards to this marriage.
Green card?
No. It's like he marries his assistant, which is Emma Frost in disguise. So it's not Tony Stark marrying Emma
Like
Frost.
the world doesn't think it's that.
Hold on, if there's any issues, I'll try it.
Wow.
Because, like, I assumed it was like a
Frost in
marriage of
disguise.
convenience, political,
Yeah.
moving stuff over between the humans and mutant shit, right?
Because there's a
When
full
Nick tells me
connecting,
that, you're like,
full
well,
connecting cover.
Yeah.
Iron Man and then the Avengers are there, and Emma Frost is on this side
Yep.
with the X-Men and stuff.
So no, she's in disguise.
Does
with a-
he know?
Yes.
Okay.
She's working for him. Well, under disguise as his assistant. She's got like an inhibitor ring so the Sentinels don't find her.
Yep.
In a wig and everything.
Oh, so it is her,
It's her, but it's not full blown.
knowing
Proper
that it's
wedding.
Emma Frost.
All over the
Yeah, yeah. It's not
Yeah.
TMZ.
Yes.
So yeah,
Wedding of the year.
that's Emma Frost in disguise.
Oh, okay, with the Mary Jane,
Yeah.
Pepper
Mary
Potts.
Jane next door.
Yeah.
Pepper Potts, Pepper Potts look.
So
It's a bit,
He's got a type.
yeah,
it does. This is the wig I want you to wear. She's asleep and she just hears scissors cutting and he's just cutting her hair while she's sleeping. Like,
and the whole
Flanders.
thing is they want to get into this dude Fei Long who works for Orcus. I guess makes something with Orcus. I don't know because he's got things in his brain that they need information.
The thing I seem to like about it is
That's where it would
the
be.
X-Men, this Orcus stuff is so big, conspiracy, but not anywhere else is it relevant.
Yeah.
And I get it's Duggan doing both, so it's obviously he's going to push his own shit. But you're like, Marvel, if you want me to, like, this whole angle that again everyone's, fuck the mutants. It just doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah, like I said, like
Feels a bit
every
forced.
10, 15 years they've sort of recycled this
Yeah.
storyline. Yeah, I just want to mention that like this whole publicity about this wedding has been such fucking bullshit.
That's ridiculous.
Not quite bait and switch, but
Yeah,
Pretty damn close.
yes.
Wow.
Wow.
yeah.
What a great audience.
Anything else?
New ribbon queen.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Yeah, more ribboning of people.
I would have assumed so.
Well, part ribboning though.
Ooh,
So
which part?
she's going through having some very interesting
Promo, bro.
conversations,
Excellent.
and she's like, "I'm going to go to all these coppers that were kind of hiding shit, go to where they hang out." So she's got her gun pulled on about 6 of them, and she's like, hands on the table. But whenever like they're talking for a little bit, and one of them starts to go for his gun, and his hand starts ribboning.
Ooh.
So the ones that start to try to attack this woman start ribboning out of nowhere, which is fucking creepy.
And the cop stops the dead person from doing it.
Yeah, she's like, if I know you're here somewhere because you've been helping me out and shit. And so like this guy's got like his head half ribboned. I don't know if anyone's got it in a standing order, but it's needed to be seen because there's another like as it's happening, they're like and then they're later talking. And he's just like sitting there with a head ribboned and his hands all fucking ribboned. I'm like, it looks like they're just hanging out,
Having a good old time.
just having a good old time. But what I really liked, because it is Ennis, but trying to ground it where the coppers are sitting on morgue footage of her just opening up the drawer
And walking out.
and walking out with like the drawer wasn't locked, the doors weren't locked, she just walked through and escaped, like it was all planned and shit. And they're sitting on this footage like, yeah, of course they are. Well, what are they supposed to say?
Yeah.
She got out of the fucking freezer.
Yeah.
Like
Like
a goddamn big old Y incision
you know,
on
and
it.
it's like this guy's like, I'm worried for my life, I put a rib separator into her
Yeah.
and now she's walking around ribboning people. Like, it's fucking cool. Ribboning.
It's a good book.
Yeah, it's really, and it's got good consistency. It's like every 3 weeks, I reckon. It's definitely not monthly.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
I know it's 8 issues, but yeah, we're already 3 in. I reckon it's only been 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Sorry I took over there, but it
It's
was
alright.
fucking amazing.
No, it's a good book.
Such a good book. And the art too. Holy shit, that ribboning. I think I just like saying ribboning.
Ribboning. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I read too.
Yeah, same.
All right, cool. We're going to go through previews?
Yeah. Do you want one?
No, I haven't
Cool.
looked for it yet.
I don't think there was a lot.
Timeless was interesting. I
Yes,
found that very
Another
interesting.
Timeless one again.
So there's another Timeless 1 coming, but we've got 2 Behold the Future of Marvel Universe, the debut of 2 new Marvel icons.
Oh,
you've got
son of a bitch.
Power Man and Moon Knight Unending.
other wraparound.
Yeah,
Oh, another one?
Damn it!
No,
you
it's
said-
Gatefold!
What?
It's a gatefold of the one you
These
just
5
bought.
comics I'm buying.
Is that a?
It's a gatefold wraparound.
No. But is that like a
1 in 25.
Incentive?
No,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't look like it.
Well, they don't tell you in
Oh, okay,
previews,
okay.
so we have to look at the.
So wasn't there a timeless already this year?
Yes.
Yeah, well, this
Yeah.
is probably
So
January.
there's. Oh, okay.
Oh, fair
yeah,
enough.
that's right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's not Shang-Chi where there's 2 issue ones in the same year.
Is that Luke Cage?
I think it might be.
It is.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
Luke
is it?
Cage.
So it's Power Man. So let me. Yeah, I was quite intrigued with this.
That's a cool looking Luke Cage.
The Moon Knight Unending has risen, a nightmare born of Stark Tech and the Eternal Machine and the God of the Moon. And now Earth bows before him in overwhelming power. But one man stands against Khonshu's coming tide of chaos. Power Man, Marvel Universe's final living superhero. But who is Power Man, and how does he come to wield the powers of the Sentry, the Hulk, and Iron Fist? What dark, deeply personal conflicts, blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Wow, what a great audience. Yeah, I think
So I thought Timeless was like a Kang thing.
I think Marvel are just clearly like, God,
it's their new...
Or new Marvel now.
Yeah, it's new, like 1000.
Yeah, now.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
whatever.
Marvel
Binary.
Age.
Yeah.
So, it's whatever you want it to be, Dylan.
Okay.
It's 2023,
Because-
man.
Kelly and Lindsay,
It's-
they only wrote one of the previous ones, right? One was McKay.
Yes.
Or were they both?
Big time
No,
McKay.
one was McKay.
It was
Yeah.
mostly McKay, the
I
last
thought
one.
both of them
Yeah.
were McKay.
I was like, and both
Because,
McKay?
and that's why, like, it made sense because he was about to
It was
jump on
cancer.
Avengers.
Hey!
But it makes me, obviously, have they got plans for them to do more stuff? I hope so.
Well,
They got screwed
they're announced for something that was pretty big that I saw.
Who?
Lindsay and Kelly.
No, that's in that book.
Thunderbolts. No, Thunderbolts?
They already
It's
announced
in there.
that, that's not-
Oh, yeah, it's in here again. No, they care.
Oh.
Keep talking to us.
But yeah, that looks good, except for the goddamn variant. I'm up about. All right.
Moon
so-
Knight is dead.
Talk it down.
In the same previews, we have Moon Knight is dead, issue 30 of Moon Knight, and he turned the page, and long live the night. Brand
Knight
new Vengeance of Moon Knight issue 1.
World record, speed run.
Same week.
Yes.
Same week.
Same.
Might be a week or two apart.
That is a buff Moon Knight.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just because it's the variants and so forth, but
Well, I guess because this one's designed by Cappuccino. He doesn't look as big as that variant, but he does look a bit bigger. So I still don't know, and it's making me not sure who this is going to be at all.
It's Venom.
God, that's a sick Doctor Strange cover.
But yes, cannot wait. Moon Knight, still McKay, I'm down. You know, like the Doctor Strange, Kalia to back to Doctor Strange has worked fantastic, so all faith. There's a million gang war stuff, the Spider-Man, street level heroes crossover or event, mini event.
Again.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one just like a few years ago?
Yeah. Oh, the best of that though is Luke Cage. Did you see Luke Cage?
No.
Oh,
yeah, I saw
you
Luke
should-
Cage.
Oh.
I didn't... Yeah, right there with like a fucking...
the helmet.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like he's
Look,
WWF from.
It's Rage.
So terrible. But people will never guess it's the mayor, I guess.
Right, okay.
That's all I
Sure.
can think is the point.
Cover the rest
Because
of
why
your
does a steel skinned man need a metal mask?
Yeah, I don't understand exposing your bald head.
Because it doesn't matter.
I just don't understand.
full face mask, bro.
I think it's a ruse. And he's Moon Knight.
Luke Cage.
Yep. Cool. Just throwing it out there.
That would be just so left field.
Marvel.
Yeah, that's true.
All new, all different. So it's. I just wanted to give everyone an update of the book everyone's looking out for, which is Gods,
Starts this week.
issue 3. Cassandra is cursed with knowing the future, but no one believes her. There are black swans in the bar. Oblivion wants to drink alone, but kids these days don't respect their authority figures. Most of the ingredients are illegal outside of Hell's Kitchen. Enjoy issue 3, guys.
Can't wait. Just because I need to know what's going on.
Bring that shit on.
Yes. Hickman being Hickman.
Yeah.
There's a new Spider-Gwen series.
I think that was previously solicited. Just
Ah,
in
it's
Yeah,
New-
there's a lot of
Yeah, a
those.
ton of that, yeah.
There's a lot of previously solicits in this book. Carnage
There wasn't
2,
a lot of new stuff.
the scariest Carnage coming out to us.
Just Yeah, I guess because December, January, yeah,
Oh,
you're not going to put a lot of new books out then.
the FF in this is 14. The comeback of the building.
Oh,
Can't wait.
Yeah, that looks really interesting. I did have a
It'd just be interesting, like, where the book goes after that.
Yeah.
Because surely there'll be a twist again.
hopefully.
Original X-Men miniseries, I assume it is. So, like, your Kirby Lee era X-Men,
Oops.
art by Greg Land, unfortunately.
yeah.
Right.
Gage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
fine. Gage is there,
Gage
of
is
course,
good.
guy. But Land, whether you like Land or not, just does not fit that
No.
at all.
No.
So, Venom,
Yes.
28.
Yes.
I'm intrigued. Freshly united and teamed up, Venom and Toxin fight like hell to save one of Marvel Universe's greatest heroes from darkness within her.
Okay.
Unleashed by an all-new, all-horrifying symbiote. Remember how Venom used to eat brains, but then got over that and tried to become a hero? Well, this symbiote doesn't share that kind nature.
Okay.
Brains.
What the
So this Venom gonna eat brains.
So, the Black Widow symbiote is the bad symbiote, and Venom and Toxin are one symbiote. Intriguing.
Alright,
Probably not
so
going to
the
read it.
brain eating thing, because I never read any Venom like at that time.
Yeah, but this
How
is
many
before...
brains were eaten?
Oh, lots.
Really?
Lots.
Yeah, lots of brains.
Good couple of years ago.
Lots.
Okay.
Because this was before Clintars, this was before all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But it wasn't just Eddie. There's a lot of brains eaten there, but Matt Gargan, motherfucker, ate some brains, especially on Thunderbolts. And that Sinister Spider-Man series is excellent. I know you can't get your hands on it anymore, but yeah, that's one of the best Venoms. Gargan Venom, that Thunderbolts run with Radioactive Man and Penance and all that shit, that is really solid book. Yeah, anyway.
Like was proper penance? Speedball penance?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
people.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess I can see him doing
It was
it.
Spikes in the
Ellis,
face.
right?
Yeah, Warren
Yeah.
Ellis, man.
Well, like, it was so good that Bendis stole the idea and just renamed it Dark Avengers.
Very true.
Finally back in print though after a long time in one of these new modern epics, so that'd be good. Trying to sell the shit out of that.
Talking about previously, this Thor
Yes.
corpse. So it's looking like you've got Thor, obviously. You've got Beta Ray. You've got Jane. You've got Loki in the back corner, but you've got Storm up the top.
Yeah.
Which I found quite interesting. And a cool looking hammer too. It's got like a point on one of the ends.
Yeah.
Very.
It's from...
Oh,
That's
it's
sort of
like a what if
Okay.
issue.
That is
basically,
sort of-
costume came from originally.
what his hammer is in mythology.
Yeah, it's like a what if Storm was Thor, so I don't know what the deal is there. But that's basically what that costume came from.
And if I wasn't excited enough, 3 lines for Doctor Strange number 10.
Oh,
Doctor Strange, General Strange has a millennia of fierce and ruthless experience over the Sorcerer Supreme. How can Doctor Strange protect the Earth and all magic? And what dark creature will he have to become to best General Strange? Man, that book is, man. I don't want to talk down art because I enjoy all art, but what that book could be, because the writing is phenomenal. Ghost Rider and Hulk, yay. Nick Klein, clean.
Yes.
Well, sorry, but clean.
wow.
it's Klein.
That's true.
I know it is.
Just good.
I
That just says that. He says heaps of names wrong.
think that's about it. I think that's all I saw.
Before we get into DC, because we can't show you because they're not actually in previews, really. Well, no, they're back. Sorry,
They're
got
kinda
little
back.
bits.
Oh, really?
The image they got like
I
2
was
pages.
going to have a look at that today, but I
You got
forgot.
2 pages.
Wow.
More than 2 pages. It was a full
Oh,
section.
that's right, because then it
Yeah.
went to...
Yeah, because they had
collector's
headings that
editions.
made it look like they were
Yeah,
different
that's
publishers,
that's
right? But
Yes.
yeah, it was headings for Image.
But they're just in the green section like everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the big one out of there is Duke. As in Transformers Duke.
It's Tom Riley doing the art.
Yep.
So Ant-Man, Night Terror Superman. So I'm buying it.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Do you like G.I. Joe, Dylan?
I've watched the movies. There are 2 movies, Rise of Cobra, and the other one.
But he loves the art.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah,
art.
He's loving Williamson's Superman. And it's got Starscream in it.
He's on the cover as a little
Starscream
as a
fighting
little
Duke.
jet.
Let's please.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the Justice League Godzilla. It's like one panel.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I have some questions in here.
Okay. Because DC don't have a lot of new stuff either. Because like I said, it's the Christmassy holiday January time.
Yeah, you can
it's
tell.
It's not comic book.
You can
release
tell
time.
with what their big
Yeah.
storyline is.
Well, they're going hard on the Titans.
I can see that.
And they got Beast World, which is basically, I thought, it's just Spider Island from a decade ago, but with Teen Titans.
Yes.
And they're Beast Boying out instead of,
Yes.
not even Beast Boying out, they're just Batman's a monster werewolf thing. So there's a ton of those books.
From Detective.
What does this Zod look? I'm very intrigued.
I am very excited for that because
Yes.
I never thought that Zod would get anything.
And I like the art.
Do you like his Z sideburns?
It's a little bit
pushing it.
is what it is, but it worked for Cowboy Bebop, so it's okay.
I hate his costume. That is still the New 52 Zod costume, where he's got a fucking Z on his chest.
Is that a Z?
It's a Z. It's a Z because that's his Kryptonian
It's
sigil.
Kryptonian Z.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
only see
it's not. It's not as. It's not a Z.
I can only see half of it on this thing. Cool.
Yeah, it's
It's like a Superman S is not an S.
Yes.
Let's hope.
S. But yeah,
Hope they change it.
that should be interesting.
Yeah, Man of Steel. He had like this horseshoe looking thing.
I think
Cool.
we talked about it last time. Continue with Batman vs Santa Claus.
So Zdarsky's finishing on. Cause
No, I
it's
don't
just
think
the conclusion of the current arc.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. That's what I thought. I didn't think he was kicking off because I was intrigued on what else he was doing. If that was the case.
Otherwise, they don't have a lot of new stuff either. Till
I like that
issue 2.
they're not
3s.
using the shiny paper.
And for their
Yes.
their magazine, yes,
Smart.
I agree.
Got some interesting facsimiles. We've got facsimiles of Batman Year One. Like
Yeah.
every issue of Batman Year One, they're going to do as a facsimile.
Yes.
I like that they've been doing that though. They've done like Wonder Woman War of the Gods.
Yeah.
They've been doing each issue.
Well,
with
they're
a
not
facsimile.
facsimiles technically.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're like just reprints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's not much difference, but they don't have the ads and all that sort of.
Right.
Yeah.
Weird choice though. Like,
Because it's
Yeah.
called like special edition
Yeah.
or something.
well, I don't understand why you just didn't do it as a
Yeah.
facsimile.
Yeah,
though.
but that's still a good
Maybe
idea.
there's something add in there they don't want to publish. But yeah, and also New Teen Titans issue 1 facsimile, classic 80s Teen Titans. But I'm
Like
So it's not
shit out
really-
of
super keen for
So it's
all
not
of
really
those.
new Teen Titans.
And
is
Superman
it?
Last Days of Lex Luthor issue 2 won't be out till December.
Issue 2.
Yeah, but
That's not a shock.
I know, but it feels like it's already been 2-3 months.
It has.
it's a couple of weeks ago.
Last Days of
Okay.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
I think it was a little bit longer than that.
at least 6 weeks.
I feel like it was a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure our loyal fans will tell us.
But that was about it.
Thanks, Dylan.
What is next? Okay.
He said snacks, Dylan. I want you to keep eating.
Gen V.
Yeah.
It is out. 3 episodes are out.
Yep.
I watched the first episode this afternoon.
I smashed all 3 last night.
When did it drop?
Earlier in the week.
I seen something yesterday morning about it, and I was like, "What? This is out?"
Okay.
I think I saw something earlier in the week, so I guess sometime in the
Which
Cool.
week.
That's good.
I gotta say, poor
Poor
form,
form.
Amazon. We
Yeah.
should not be surprised about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should not be surprised 20 minutes before the podcast starts going, did you watch Gen V? Oh, is that out?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
In this world of
Yeah.
stupid media at your face.
Yes. But yeah, I really, really liked it.
Yeah,
It's-
and it's not like it's a small company.
No,
Amazon
no.
have got some advertising money.
They put the boys on their boxes, right?
Yeah.
For a while.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, see, I haven't bought
Yeah,
it
the
for
guy that
Amazon
killed
in ages, so I
that guy that ran through that woman, yeah, he was on their how fast their delivery boxes were.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's exactly what it was.
Um,
Just hilarious.
I only watched the first episode. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
The main character, her powers are she can control blood, and
Particularly her own blood.
her own blood.
Does
I don't
she
know.
cut?
Maybe she can.
That's
we
what I was
haven't
thinking.
seen.
Like, she can stop blood flow in someone's body
She
and
had
shit.
sort of spoilers.
does?
First episode, she put blood back into somebody to stop them dying.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
It's
great.
fantastic.
How she finds out what her power is and what happens
That's how it opens.
immediately after that.
You're like, okay, yeah, this is the boys.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Well, and then the little girl with not little girl, the
shrinky
shrinky girl. She's great.
She's maybe my favourite character.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you find out how she
Yeah, that's the first episode, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same prosthetic penis that they used in The Boys, or a different one that they made for this episode.
Well, that's research you need to do this week, dude.
But there is another very real.
I think different. I reckon it's a new one.
Hey, jobs need to be made.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
think it's different.
I don't know if this
That can be
is
sold
actually
to her.
prosthetic. This may have been CGI.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I don't think this one was
there is
as big.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
No.
Different penis. For
Yeah,
sure.
this may have been
Because we're talking about quite a large appendage that
Yeah,
was going around the screen like its own mind and such.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Nobody
No,
explodes.
no.
oh, you
giant-
mean giant?
Yeah.
Ah, right,
like Little Man.
right. Yes,
Yes.
okay, I'm with you.
No, they exploded that one. Didn't
That's
Yeah,
right.
Little Cricket. She's my favourite for sure.
She's fantastic. I only seen her the one episode. I'm like, yeah,
Oh, I'm watching this shit tonight. I'm so
Goddamn statues of lamplighter at the uni.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the golden boy is Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Nice.
He was good.
yeah, he was good. Yeah, Clancy Brown's great. Everyone was very good in it.
Yes.
What's their name?
I don't know if they go.
No, like the girl.
Oh, Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. Yes. Like, I watched all 3 last night, which I very rarely watch more than 2 episodes of anything.
Half
I
hour,
could've watched more.
45s.
Nah, like an hour.
Oh wow.
45
Okay,
hours.
sweet.
Yeah.
They were long.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
cool.
episode was like full hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I could have watched more.
Okay.
It was very good. Because it's got the boys' stuff.
Look into my
Yeah.
vein.
Very, very much with the just very on the social media stuff
Yeah.
at the uni and stuff. And,
Nice.
Yeah.
Q rating sort of thing and that sort of shit. It was excellent.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished the first episode. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna come here and do this. I kept watching.
Okay, I've got the perfect thing to talk about after talking about Gen V. Power Rangers! Power Rangers Cosmic Fury came out this week.
Explain what it is.
I was
It is-
hoping you were going to go the other one because then it'll go him really happy to really angry. But anyway, we'll continue.
Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. This is the first Power Rangers show where the Americans shoot everything, essentially. It's only the Zord footage that they recycle. So all of the Ranger stuff, it's all filmed.
In-house.
Yeah, by Saban. No, not Saban anymore, I guess.
That's bro.
Hasbro. Yeah, because Hasbro has it.
And what's this on?
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
So it was 10 episodes, which I thought was a bit short for Power Rangers. And I was a little bit concerned.
What were your concerns about Power Rangers?
My concerns...
Are they 30-minute episodes like Power Rangers should be? Or
They're
are
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so
Alright,
normal.
fair
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's to be made for...
Yeah, with that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and for kids. I was concerned...
That's the main point there.
you know-
and for kids.
Super Sentai, the stuntmen, 200% in every single scene, right? They're moving their heads and they're going crazy, and that's
Yeah,
part
like,
of why.
let's go over there.
Yeah, exactly. They've got choreography for freaking.
It's mine.
Yeah. I was worried that we'd lose that, and we did, in fact, lose that.
Justified in those worries.
Yes. The scenes when they're just sitting in the Megazord and talking to each other, so boring. It sounds so dumb to mention that, but when you've been getting that for 30
No, it
years...
does. I haven't watched Rangers in ages, and that makes complete sense because I never actually thought about how over-the-top hand movements
Yeah, because then
they made because they had no...
You can't see faces.
Yeah.
So if they just stand
Holy
there,
shit.
you don't know who's talking.
Because
They've
in the
got
Megazord,
100%, but
in the Megazord, they're sitting there and they're talking and they're just going crazy with their arms
100%
and their
they
heads.
are. Yeah, no, I'm
Right
Yeah.
next to each
yeah,
other.
getting the
You can see
key and
it
shit like
straight away,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
They've got synchronized choreography
Mother trucker.
when they're calling out their
Yeah,
final fucking finishing move or some shit. Here,
I do that.
of course.
Finishing move.
You've got to attack it.
Yeah, they're talking so normally. There's a couple movements here, but they're slow and just... I feel like the fights aren't as exciting either.
Of course. Well, it's not the over-the-topness of it. You
Yeah.
lose so much.
I think I've
Even
watched...
if it's over-the-top dumb.
That's
like
why
the
I like
charm,
it.
right?
That is
They
why I
hit
like it.
And the 3-foot
spark-
fallback.
and
Yeah,
the sparks
yeah.
going everywhere. And they pose, and then there's coloured explosions behind them.
And
And
the
shit.
stupidness of
They
when they
have none of
kidnap
that?
someone.
No coloured explosions.
That
No
was
sparks.
I don't recall the sparks, but
What is the current putty patrol?
wait a body.
what are they called? I think they're called... I can't even remember what they're called. That's great. I don't fucking remember what they're called.
This would be the best when they kidnap someone because they'll be all fucking. Okay.
It's the first female Red Ranger. She was like... This is a continuation of the previous season.
Oh, as it should be.
Dino Fury. So she was the pink. Yeah, Dino Fury. You know. She was a Pink
And this is
Ranger.
Cosmic Fury.
This is Cosmic
Okay,
Fury.
Cool.
She was a Pink Ranger, now she's a Red Ranger. And I think she's cool. like I was talking to Jason about this before, where it's Power Rangers, like a lot of TV, is like self-contained monster of the week kind of thing, and that's what the big reason why I like it. And it's not like that this season. It's very much one big story that's cut.
Cliffhangery with like the end of each.
Yeah, nothing.
That's everything these days.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get it's bite-sized part of a full story that.
But I think there is no sort of monster of the week then.
Not really. No, there's
Well,
no like
Goldsaw and all
there's-
that, like,
yeah,
what
there's
is
It's
it
not
no.
the same thing. Monster comes, they fight,
And then
gets
the
big, get the Zord.
Yeah,
And they may get, and then they may
repeat
get a new weapon, or they may get another advancement, or they meet someone new and someone else piles on. Now they've got a strap on or something. Whatever. Yeah, like there's different things that happen to build the story as opposed to.
This is just. It feels more like one big story that's chopped up, and
Yeah, it's
I
like
guess
a TV show. It feels like a big. It feels like a.
Yeah, I guess that's good for some people, but part of why I liked it was how it was before.
But see, that's the other thing about that is you've got 10 that you're just force fed, where you would receive that on a weekly basis or down the track because there was lots of episodes. You'd get it daily, but they were still in that format, and it's like the old school Batman back in the day, where there were 2 episodes a week, and to get you to watch the second one, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If you're missing that because you're just getting given 10 episodes, it's like, these guys are going to binge this shit anyway, so let's give them a more fulfilling overall as opposed to each single encapsulation. How TV used to be ingested is probably the best way, because that's not how it's changed, unfortunately. I'm still different like that. I enjoy watching shows a couple episodes and then go and then come back. I'm still watching Curb. I've been watching Curb now for most of this year. There's only 10 seasons, but I enjoy it so much. I don't want to binge the whole thing because it loses.
But Curbs is also I can't really binge because it's
too much.
Too much.
Okay, I maybe shouldn't have used Curb because it is the cringiest and best TV show fucking ever made.
Okay,
but
watch 1 or 2, I'm like, all right, that's enough cringe.
But even other shows that came through this year or even last year as well, that we're talking about the weekly. I was enjoying the weekly side of it because it's what I grew up with. It's all different these days.
It's episodic TV for a reason. If you watch it all in a day, I don't really see.
That's right. It's just a long fucking movie.
Yeah.
Why structure each episode like a story when then But anyway, bit old man talking there.
So that's fine.
See, because
what we do.
I'd
Teach
be
these young ones.
intrigued by changing up because that was my biggest problem as a kid. I never liked Power Rangers. When I was just a touch too old, maybe, But I was like, it's just I fucking watched the same episode 5 days in a row.
Yeah, but
it's the same shit.
It's like Transformers and He-Man, kind of. Obviously more constrained, right?
Yes.
Because He-Man might go to this place and go to that
Yeah.
place. While with Power Rangers, it's always in that fucking town.
With He-Man and stuff, it was a lot of recycled animation.
Yeah, and it's
Definitely.
always the same thing of like, what lesson are we going to learn today?
Yes.
But definitely. There was always something new. Like,
And
I used to watch Power Rangers back in the day.
That's what I liked about it. Like this episode, this kid is being a dick and he's going to learn a lesson about not being a dick or something.
The bullies and shit.
There's none of that
Yeah.
in this season.
Yeah, because like changing up, I think would be good, but it could be good. But if it's not fun,
Because it's so
then you've
weird.
lost the point.
Because like in some ways it's objectively better storytelling, but it's like I don't
It's
like
lost
Power
what it
Rangers.
was.
I don't like Power Rangers because it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna fucking lie to myself.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
But that's why I like
But
it.
there's some trash that you can just like.
Yes.
I enjoyed the
You know,
movie. I know you didn't even like that, but I actually didn't mind the movie. It wasn't.
one?
Yeah, it wasn't.
garbage.
It wasn't. I didn't mind it. It was.
The fact that Fall in a Hole combine and then come out, you don't even see the combination of the Zords. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit.
Wow. If that.
The only good person in the movie was goddamn what's her name?
This is Banks.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
because she was hamming it up.
Yeah.
And everybody else wasn't, but so that made her look shit.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
everybody
mind
else
it.
needs to have a good time too.
It's Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta be.
They're sort of on her though, because she was the director.
Yes.
She could have been like, all right, guys, fucking just.
Chew the scenery,
shit up.
mofo.
I do believe she was definitely given a directive on a start because they were
Mate,
trying to make it
yeah,
so
yeah,
serious,
yeah.
like with him at the start.
Yeah.
You got to put some because of that bloody fan film thing, like the
Yes, I
the Dawson Creek or whatever it was.
I saw the part of that.
Yeah.
That movie is kind of like Titans, where they just got something and then let's make it dark and
Bit too hard, right? Yeah.
But it's I like the Zoid building and stuff like that. Like that's what I used to love about Voltron. That's what I used to love about Samurai Pizza Cats. Them getting ready for battle was almost as good as the fucking battle. Going through the slides and getting all their armor on and shit. I love all that kind of crap.
You go for the 2 minutes of them building the Zord in the show to it happening off camera.
Off screen.
Is it not Micronauts? The guy that had the things that were like the rocket packs.
That's Micronauts.
It was
right?
Micronauts, wasn't it? They were attached to the chest. There's like green ones, red ones, and orange ones. One was land, one was sky, and I think it was Micronauts or something else. But anyway.
It was a similar thing. They had
It
accessories.
was very similar. Yeah, they had
quite on.
accessories and. Like,
I think we've spoken about this.
We always-
and it was some other cartoon, and we found out what it was, and then we both forgot.
Yeah, we get in a cycle. That's how we do things around here.
All right, Power Rangers. It's on Netflix.
Interesting.
Billy from Mighty Morphin is in it.
Vulcan Skull in it.
No,
It must be a million years old by now.
Yeah, that would be for sure.
Lord Zed's a bad guy in this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Zed's dead, baby.
So it's always been a bad guy.
Mid-50s at least.
Well, no, they actually cured him of being evil back in Power Rangers
Cured him?
in space. Power Rangers in space,
He's a
which
sock.
was my favorite as a kid, for some reason.
He looks like the most evil
I wonder
bad
why
guy.
doing. Because they haven't done
They haven't done
Power
robots.
Rangers Vikings.
Vikings. Yeah, I famously
you know
love
what I mean.
Vikings.
Knights.
Yes.
Same shit.
Yeah,
Close
same
enough.
shit. But like some kind of old history, and you'd be all over that,
Knights. They're on freaking horses
bro.
instead
Yes.
Dino Fury was kind of knights. Like they had a knight look, and they had armor and stuff.
I'm intrigued now.
And there was a Mystic Force one that was magic and shit.
Just didn't want mushrooms running around the forest. Now we're talking.
Mystic Force. Jason, are we going to talk about Ahsoka now?
Ah, shit.
Cool. That was good.
All right, done.
Well, no, but we saw a familiar face, didn't we?
We did.
Don't you want to talk about that, buddy?
Okay. It's rubbish.
Definitely fan fiction.
Fuck it. He's not even the worst part of this whole scene. So Hera's getting yelled at by the senators, some sort of oversight committee or whatever, right? Mon Mothma.
Oh, I'm intrigued already.
Does the I do talk?
What I dude?
You know, there's like the first episode.
Oh, the Reyes?
Yeah.
I don't think he was even on this panel. Mon Mothma also likes her and is down for her to search because the Republic don't want her going off chasing this bullshit because they don't believe her. She's just trying to find a friend. And so the bad senator is just so dismissive. And she's like, there's clearly Imperial remnants and we stopped these people in the shipyard 3 episodes ago. And he's like, no, it's just isolated. And Kim's Convenience is like, what about the shit on Mandalore? No, Gideon's just a warlord. He's got a whole planet
That is
he's taken
absolutely
over
ridiculous.
with
Could
a
you-
base.
Could you imagine
a
post?
battalion there.
Yes.
Could you imagine post World War II? Dudes show up, full Nazi uniforms, SS, and
Yes.
this guy's calling himself like Oberfuhrer or something. He's calling himself Moff Gideon.
And we're just like, all right.
They're using Imperial rank structure and
Yes.
everything, and they're just like, nah,
So is
fuck.
the evil senator like, is they confirmed evil, or
No,
is he just?
well, I'm not sure. Either he's going to be an Imperial, which is fine
Yeah.
if he is, but it's still a bit too heavy-handed. Or worst case, he's just there to be the obstacle.
Yeah.
And someone for Hera to sort of get in trouble and sort of hold her back. And it just feels... I just don't understand why they would be so flippant about it. This is how you've got in the situation that you lost your Republic, and you're just like, no, it's okay.
It's just happened.
Thrawn's not really coming back.
You just won the war.
Yeah, right? Like, it's too new.
That is bad writing.
Terrible.
And yeah, like his whole point is for to be someone that Hera can talk smack back to.
Yes.
And the audience is like, yeah, you tell him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that kind of character. This is shallow.
Yes.
What?
So how she gets out of it, though, is you hear, excuse me, like, fuck off. And fucking 3PO's trying to get into the fucking hearing. And then 3PO comes in, and he's been sent by Senator Leia. Leia did give Hera permission to do it. She didn't, but, so she can't get in trouble because, Senator Leia said it's okay. And everyone knows it's bullshit. But just, why? Like, I get, you dropped Leia before in it, the name.
I did,
Like,
mate.
you can't use her, sure.
Yes.
But, like, what? Why does Princess Leia need to send an emissary? Why can't she just... they do not have
Communicate.
any kind of communicate,
Just to communicate.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Like maybe a hologram?
Or just, like, straight away to Mon Mothma, yeah, I authorise that. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
no, we've got to have 3PO. And we talked about it before. He's in everything, so it's not even exciting. It's not like you haven't seen him since 1983.
It's just ticking a box.
Yeah.
And he's in this as well.
You know?
And he's not exactly like who the fuck likes C-3PO?
Nobody.
Who the fuck likes
It's
him?
literally ticking a box.
It's his. The whole point of his character
That's
is
his-
to be.
yeah, that's right,
nagging,
his role.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's hilarious.
Terrible.
One episode left.
Yep. The other shit bit in the episode is okay. So
We're gonna have some Thrawn shit, don't we?
Yeah, we got
I
Thrawn.
was gonna say because
like they're trying to tell me how badass he is and great, and he's not doing nothing really. So he's stuck on this planet, right, in his Star Destroyer, and like with his fucking stormtroopers with ribbons around to hold their armor together.
Roman Empire.
Because they got nothing. And like Ezra's on the planet, but they're sort of not sure where he is. I think, but they sort of know where he is, but whatever. But they don't care. But he's got the Dathomir witches are working for him for no reason, not explained. What the fuck? And these bitches can't find Ezra, but he gets them to feel where Ahsoka is in her ship, in a space whale belly, coming through hyperspace, and they can sense where she's going to come out of hyperspace, but she can't fucking find where Ezra is fucking an hour walk away. And like, so they come out of hyperspace, and there's a minefield because
Yeah.
That's
they're
what they've
set up, right? And like, the robot is like, oh, lucky the whales are fucking a cover. I'm like, motherfucker, you just hitched a ride with these, and you're okay with them getting blown away?
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yep.
And then the whales
Wow.
just hyper away anyway, and they're fucked. But terrible.
Wow.
And then I said, Ezra, she's obviously found Ezra last episode, and you're like, cool, and they're getting attacked. And you're like, ah, sweet. Give Ezra the lightsaber, and I get to see Ezra do some fucking, like, he's a full Jedi now, he's been gone. Oh no, he's like, no, you keep the lightsaber. I don't need that. The Force is my ally, and he just is Force fucking fighting people. Just give me, like, I want Return of the Jedi Luke. He's been isolated, he is just fucking studied, and he gets his lightsaber and just fucking annihilates people. But now he's like this sort of fucking,
Hippie.
yeah, hippie fucking bullshit.
Maybe last episode.
Yeah, maybe. The only good bit in the show, and it's wasted, is fucking,
Hang on.
what's his name?
Fuck all
Yes.
Jedi's left.
Yes.
And he doesn't use a lightsaber.
Yes.
He's more experienced than this is Sabine, right?
Yeah, so he can barely use the
yeah,
fucking thing.
yeah.
And now I understand if she hasn't got a weapon. No, you need a weapon. You need defense.
But she's got a blaster,
guns,
right?
'cause
That she's
Sabine.
probably
That was her
better
deal.
at using.
She was fucking.
Okay.
That was her deal. Okay. But yes, the fake Sith Jedi Balin. He's the most interesting person in the show because he's got ulterior. He's there for other reasons.
Ulterior motives.
That's what I was trying to fucking say.
I know, and I said it for you.
Other reasons.
There's the name of the podcast. We're here for other reasons.
So I guess there's one more. I guess I'll finish it. I didn't want to watch it this week, but somebody else in the household did.
Better. Dylan.
Yes! My movie, my film, Flashback.
Buddy cop. Unless Jason's got other stuff to say.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that's fine.
Done.
Okay.
It's fine.
My film, Flashback. Buddy cop movies. Tango and Cash. I hadn't seen this. I wanted to see it because it's fucking Stallone and Kurt Russell. This, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting, number one, a truck full of fucking cocaine.
That's great.
Fuel tanker.
Yeah, fuel tanker
tanker.
full of fucking cocaine.
To open.
Such a great start.
To open the film.
Yeah. And then Kurt Russell with fucking gun shoes.
It's like, to find the cocaine, it's not like, oh, there's hidden panel or something. Just bang.
Yeah, because the other coppers can't.
Yeah.
Like,
No, not just that. Oh, we've checked half the tank, and it did have fucking petrol in it.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah. We've drained a quarter of it, and it's all petrol. I said, bang!
That cool, okay.
Safety. Didn't have OH.
You saw the weld mark.
It's
Oh,
so good.
I don't know it's an 80s action movie.
Ah.
It's one of
Is it?
It's
It might be maybe the most 80s action movie
how
I've
could you
ever
tell?
seen.
But like the amount of
Souped up camper?
bullshit they get away with as cops.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
The fact that he's beating up the dude in the toilet, trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like-
the chair?
He'd be walking instantly.
Well, why are they holding the interrogation in the toilet?
I think he was.
He was
That's
just-
what the table's there for.
Oh, that's right.
No, I think it was the dude who was taking a piss. Because the locker room, I think it was the toilet.
No, I'm pretty sure
There's
that's
a
what
table
he
and
was
chair there
there.
because he knocked the chair over.
Yeah, but the dude was at the urinal.
Yes, yeah, he's gone down his piss
yeah.
break, but I'm pretty sure. What's
Why
that
else?
table there?
Yeah,
That's
why else
the
would
room they were using.
Why else would a table be
Yeah.
there?
But I think it was like their locker rooms, you know, all that shit, whatever. It's hilarious because that shit was like, you'd be walking
That's
instantly.
so good. So good.
Oh, let's
Oh,
not
and,
worry
then,
about
and,
what
then,
the police...
and the coincidence is like, all right, so we're going to have this guy shoot Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Kurt Russell is going to survive, is going to catch him, is going to police brutality him into giving him the information that we want him to have.
Yes.
What if they shot you in the face, Harry?
Well, I just that. So yeah, it's all set. The two cops are set up by the bad guys
Yeah.
to go down for shit.
Jack Palance.
Yeah. How good is he?
We'll get to that in a second.
Chewing
But like
everything.
the other two are like, can't we just fucking kill him?
But that'd be mine. It's like,
No.
he'll be dead.
Games.
Jack Palance was very excited. I read Jack Palance was very excited to do this film because he had 3 pivotal scenes with Stallone and really wanted to work with the man. Later, those scenes were cut, and Jack Palance talked about how pissed off he was because he didn't even get to work with him once in the film. They're not in one scene together, really. He's in the background
Yeah,
when they're in that
yeah,
thing
yeah.
where they get electrocuted, and then 2 seconds later they're fine. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
little zzz or
they're-
any. They're joking.
Yeah, but
Dana
it's-
even said they got electrocuted 2 seconds ago, and they're making jokes right now.
I would be dead instantly.
Yes.
Water doesn't conduct that much
No.
electricity from the 80s.
Or metal.
80s water, because there wasn't as much mercury
Yeah,
and
yeah,
chlorine.
yeah,
It's
sure.
80s water.
Sure.
It's like the tits of Perky
No,
without
no.
the
The
silicon.
electricity wasn't as strong.
That's
Back
true,
then.
yeah. It was only 170 watts. Oh, my God. All right.
Yeah, like the tip off to Stallone was, we're gonna wire. They can set all that shit up, but the elaborate setup
Of Russell.
for Kurt Russell to get this freaking tip off. Oh man, that was great. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. So good.
And I feel they were a little bit. I know they were the sharp dressed and the
Yep.
slacker, but the comediness of the two seemed a little too similar. Like, I don't want to say poor man's Lethal Weapon, but
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
well, okay, I'll say it. But at least you had Mel Gibson crazy, and then the real grounded.
Yeah.
Where
I was going to say they're
Tango
pretty similar.
wasn't grounded.
Yeah.
They were very similar.
They were both like loose cannon types, right?
Yes.
Because he shoots the fucking
Exactly right.
yeah
And I was
Tango.
like-
His tiny little pistol.
Yes.
Now, so that was an actual shoe gun. That wasn't like a gun that was next to his on his ankle
no,
and
no,
he
no.
shot.
He's Q, buddy. He'd made him shoot gun boots.
That's right. Okay.
Because the police department have a freaking
Yes, they do. They have Q.
Yeah, and they've got the gun dog
Yeah,
Oh,
gun dog.
man.
and a battle van.
I forgot about
Now-
the gun dog. The van was fantastic.
Now, hang on. Have you seen the movie Stripes?
No.
Okay. Okay. So the battle van. This isn't the first time you've seen it, but this is more of a recreation. Oh no, the other one was more of an RV.
That was
this
straight
is
up IV. This is
where
more of
this
a,
is
it's
more
like
of a
4-wheel drive.
yeah. But so this has been done before. Nowhere to this MIDI gun on the side of the
Yeah,
truck.
but Stripes was a comedy.
No, well,
Wow.
that's not what it turns into.
Um,
Had some
I
titties
love
too
that-
with John Candy and the Mud Wrestler. I just remembered. Yeah.
1980s, just about.
So it should.
Stallone, he gets his tip off and he just goes by himself.
Yeah,
No backup,
'cause
no
he's-
nothing.
Well, he doesn't want a
He
partner.
doesn't need anybody
He
else.
doesn't need a partner. There's real glasses
Real
too.
procedure.
He
Real
normally
police
wears.
procedure.
He normally wears. I was reading all the trivia and shit because the movie
It was great.
is good. It wasn't great.
Nah, it's so great.
It's
It's so great.
some of the who was your driving teacher? Stevie Wonder. I'm like, oh man, there's some cringe fucking lines in this film.
And it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
is-
just never stops. Steph, I look over at Steph and she's like, I'm just exhausted. It's just, it just keeps going. They don't stop. Just fucking stop for a second.
You only
about
have
the-
80 minutes to get this movie
What
done,
about
bro.
this straight out normal conversation with your wang out? Like they are, and they're way too close talking as well. Like,
With every single shower on.
yeah,
You know, he wants to go have a shower over there. I'm like,
Like,
oh,
maybe
no,
you
I'm gonna go over
should.
there.
it's like what's that in Harold and Kumar where he's pissing in the bushes, and Jamie Kennedy just comes up right in the middle of the night. He's pissing in the bushes, and Jamie Kennedy comes up right next to him and starts pissing. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, move over."
It's like the memes with the urinals and stuff.
yeah. Far out.
So,
That jail.
oh,
Talking about pollution and rubbing.
oh.
And the jaw on that dude. What
Yeah.
the? Talk about Cro-Magnon, man. That
references are-
dude.
Yeah. Maniac.
Yeah.
Conan.
God damn. Boobs within 10 minutes. That was sensational. 8 minutes.
The most gratuitous boobs I've ever seen. Nothing in my
It's
life.
pretty. It's
Like they're there for no reason.
up there.
And just
They're
so
like
quick.
The They Live titty shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
It's like, all right, we're gonna put some titties in
Yes.
there, right at the
It's
end.
very but the later titties was excellent. That scene was so funny where he's running through with Kiki, and he's like, "There is no place I would rather be right now." He's in the backstage with all these strippers, but I gotta get out of here. Far out.
Oh, well,
And did you realise they were brother and sister from
Yeah,
the
they-
get go?
yeah,
No, not from the get go.
In the when she went to see him in the office.
no, it's played very
Thank you.
ambiguous.
Yeah.
So I didn't get
They
it. 'Cause I
want
didn't
you to
get it either.
be
Because
sure,
later
I feel
on, when he's like
like.
your sister, I went, okay.
But
But
yeah.
that's the whole point.
I can't remember the first time I watched it what I thought of that.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was. thinking
No,
that.
because it was a very familial relationship.
Yeah, but he was a bit too. I think, but you can see both sides because he was a bit too different type of protective about her being
Yes.
whatever.
And without knowing 100% either way,
Yes.
I could have thought boyfriend or whatever,
Yeah.
or split, really good friend,
Yeah.
they've had sex, whatever.
Yeah.
But brother
She
and
did-
sister was one of them. It just...
She kind of did. Now that I think about it, hindsight, she did have like young sibling energy. In that
Yes.
scene.
yeah, it's. I think it's definitely played murky.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I thought so.
Yeah, to give you a sort of a surprise, but not really. The massage scene, one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
so good. And him just kept asking,
Yeah.
and asking.
Did you fuck my sister?
And, like, if he is, they're fucking. He just stand there watching for too long.
What did your sister?
Yeah, for too long.
It's only blood.
Yeah, she hasn't got a mouth, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's a real disappointment.
Um,
In this film, anyway.
what about Kurt Russell in drag?
Unbelievable.
Got some gams.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but it's like, no, that's just Kurt Russell in drag.
That's not,
Arrest him.
that's not Aina Booby.
One of them.
Especially if we were to turn around that way
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
if he did the whole birdcage where Gene Hackman's getting hid through the crowd and
But he
so
was
forth.
so Kurt Russell about
Yeah.
it.
Like
let's
a
get-
bit more 3 o'clock shadow.
Let's get one of the dudes with the biggest, strongest chins
Yeah.
in the universe.
The only other person would have been the dude in the jail that was trying to kill him.
Boy,
Laser sights.
laser sights.
Great.
Could they? Wow. Yeah. Battle tank. What else? Escaping the jail, old mate with the dogs and
Everything about the jail is excellent.
Yeah.
The belt in the teeth and
Yeah.
jumping and
What was this
Oh,
thing?
they're the run and
in the
guess-
rain. I don't know if I've ever seen so much hard hose.
Like,
For
what-
rain in my
I
life.
know what I had to be in the rain because of the electricity
Yeah.
and stuff, but fuck me. You man's filming that shit. I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah.
Can we just have
Especially
another
if you're just a
reason for
key grip,
electricity?
just fucking hold.
So good.
Need to go back on
Oh,
strike.
and then they're fucking raining and everything. The power lines are sparking. I'm like, here's the worst goddamn power lines. If it's raining, amount of rain, they always start sparking. You're gonna get shit
It's
fixed.
federal, man.
Fucking Maui.
Fuck, it's great.
Oh shit.
Weird monster truck scene
Yeah,
Yes.
in the quarry looking
'Cause
place.
that-
What about
Yeah.
that fucking quarry?
yeah.
Okay.
It was they say like it was the Madden airfield or something. What did they say? Or was it a mine? Maybe it was a mine.
It was a mine, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, and the end being like the glass house, mirror house, you know,
Yeah,
end. Ah, just tick, tick, tick.
Oh, and they both had their reasons
Yeah.
on why they knew where to shoot. And it was good.
I just love the fact that he's got this thing, to play up who we're going to shoot. But why does he have it in the first place? Just in case
Yes!
this whole scenario happens.
I need a
and
fucking mirror room.
And keeping his two mice in a
Oh, thank
airless
you.
box.
No, let's just. So, you had that whole bar made just for this mouse talk, or is this common practice
No,
that
no,
you?
I think they're
mice
his
are his pets.
Yeah, so they're like, he gives them a little something to play with.
Yeah, which one of his
That's
quirks?
creepy as
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, cool.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the boxes they're kept in. Yeah.
Also, I love any movie. It's like Robojocks, where it ends on a fucking bro high five or something.
Yes.
Yeah, and then like inspirational, like not Van Halen plays. It's great. fucking amazing.
You've watched Commando, haven't you?
It's been a long time.
Okay, but at least you've seen it. Okay, cool.
I don't know if Raekwon is Pommy or...
I was trying to
No,
tell.
he's American.
Oh,
that is,
yeah.
That is a terrible fucking
Yes.
accent. Holy shit. Why does he have to be British?
For the bad jokes.
Yeah, he's a
Maybe.
bad guy.
It
Probably.
was the bad jokes. It had to be. Because they used a
limey.
few of them. Yeah. They used a few of them. They were horrific.
But fuck, that was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad, that accent. And just, mind you, the teeth helped.
You know
Big
my
book of
favorite,
British smiles.
you know my
Fuck.
favorite bit with him when they're doing the bad cop, and like, you know, like they put the thing and like they say he pissed himself,
There's nothing.
but then you see the fucking floor with the grenade and it's not a puddle. You know, one person like, maybe we just put some water there. Ah, so good.
It's LA, it's so hot, he dried up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was great.
Didn't even mention the amazing court scenes. Oh,
Oh, wait, tell. That was.
My approach to bench doesn't go anywhere.
yeah. Oh, I love it.
Oh, man.
I haven't watched it for ages, but when I was a kid, it was one of my favourite movies. When
Yeah.
it was on TV, watching it
Yep.
because it's just so 80s.
Yeah, I probably haven't watched it since
Oh.
maybe early high school.
Yeah,
late
for sure,
primary
for sure.
school.
I had no idea to expect that much over the topness because
Same.
I kind of thought it was one of those ones where it was just like a TV show adaptation, and like Starsky. I know
Yeah.
Starsky
Yeah,
and Hutch
yeah.
wasn't, but like a Starsky and Hutch, and then they just adapted it to be a movie. I didn't realize it was nothing.
All I had seen was the poster, and the poster looks so fucking serious. You seen that shit? It just looks so serious.
I was surprised that it didn't get a sequel,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
You're right.
Yeah.
but I don't know if it didn't do well enough.
Yeah, I have no idea how it would
Yeah.
have went. Because you think star power alone would do okay, and but I can see it was just like clearly, fuck. How do we make a lethal
It
weapon?
didn't do great.
Yeah.
It cost them like 55 mil, and it made 63. So it didn't do.
Yeah.
It did, but to their
And
perspective,
yeah,
it didn't.
Probably didn't do enough ratings wise, like
Yeah.
review wise either.
I also found it interesting. I think they said it was Stallone, Swayze that was supposed to be. Yeah, he was originally cast as Cash, but dropped out to do Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
It would have been interesting, bit different.
I would have been shitter, way shitter. Not the right type of charisma.
He plays crazy well.
Yes.
And I'm glad he did because Roadhouse fucking rules.
I always thought when The Rock was first blowing up, they needed to remake this with The Rock and Stone Cold.
Oh, wow, that would have been pretty good.
Because it's just perfect. And like their chemistry, natural chemistry alone, would have overcome their maybe limitations at the time, I feel.
Thought it was interesting too, saying Kurt Russell was originally considered and offered Riggs' role, so
Yeah.
Mel
Oh,
Gibson's role in Lethal Weapon, but turned it down. Yeah,
Oh,
That's why he did this. Fuck. But then made a mistake.
yeah.
Weightings.
it's an 8 for me, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
7.5.
Is an 8.
Yeah, easy 8.
Dave gives it an 8.
Because it's
Yeah.
the movie's not good enough for a 9.
No.
I love it, but you can't give it a 9. But a strong 8. Strong 8.
Yeah.
Did Dave like it?
Yeah, he gave it an 8. So he liked it.
Did you pressure him on that?
No.
You liked it, Dave.
How could you not?
Just so over the top. So over the top. The gun. Yeah. The amount of guns.
There's a lot of guns.
So he's not here, but it's his choice next, Mr. Dave. And we have
He
the
has
choice.
selected Hot Fuzz.
What a great movie.
Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Shoot 'em up.
And what's in it too? The British chick that was in Secret Invasion.
Olivia Colman.
Yeah, she's in it as well. Yeah. There's some really good British actors in it, actually.
Was Bill Nye
Bill
in this?
Nye's in it as well,
Nye.
yes.
Not Science Guy.
No, the other one. The British
Yeah.
one.
The good one.
Cool. Hot Fuzz it is.
Hot Fuzz.
It's been a while since I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. Pretty
Cool.
sure.
That'll help kick in the trilogy. Hopefully. Hopefully. Nice.
All right, I think that wraps us up for this week. I'll try to speak normally.
You do that.
Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review. We'll be back. I'm done. We'll be back next week with more of this shit.
Stick a fork in him.